Big shed on top of the hill. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Southern Iowa. My dad's got a delivery coming today. Guess he missed something. I guess after a season or two without it, he missed it enough that the Kinze grain cart's showing up today. It's supposed to be here in about an hour. I've got to go track down a bale because we thought we baled 8 bales of hay and 7 bales got shipped. So possibly 1 bale of hay is hopefully not in the pond. And get the quad track ready to go for to unload the new grain cart. One of the other reasons he got it was because we split the auger on the 1040 Kinze when we were unloading oats, or he was unloading oats. And it also has a slow moving vehicle sign holding together the belly. Hey, good news, you didn't have to go swimming.
I know.
It'd be a year or so ago, Colt set down one of these bales and it rolled into a pond, and we had to like literally fish it out of the pond. I GoPro'd it, but the GoPro froze and we lost all that footage. That would have been great. Luckily for Colt, because that was a deal. All right, I'll just take this up front, just go on up. That way you know you don't put it in the pond. That's one of the issues with hauling freshly baled bales on a flatbed. They will roll. I loaded 7 bales up on the inline, which I should have mathed it and figured out something was wrong, because I literally knew there was 8 bales. And then I talked to Andrew and he's like, there's 8 bales. And I'm like, well, we only sent off 7. Needless to say, I should have known that this bale was in the field. It rolled off the back of that trailer though. Luckily not into the pond. Okay, Landol's still hooked up to the quad, so we got to get it off. Hopefully it's going to start. Need some oil, but we got to change the oil on it. Oh, that thing's deader than no bueno. She's got to come over here. I guess while that's doing what it's doing, we will take this bale over and skid steer and get it ready to be moved for the day. Not enough power. I'm guessing the grain cart should be here like in 3 minutes. So we might be a little bit late. 20 more minutes on the charger. So I think it's 12 volt system, but it has a deal that switches it to like a 24 volt starter. Come on, big girl. Getting there. Waiting on batteries. Give another minute or 2. And go again. No. We're gonna have to unplug something because it's like whenever I try and start it and the generator pulls down, it won't let it go. It was doing better with one plugged in. Of course, the one of the 50th times that I've tried to start this tractor, it finally started and I wasn't recording. So we gotta get the land all unhooked here. And then we just go up the road. There she is. So yep, Dad bought himself a Kinze 1421. So that is about the same as exactly what we had a couple years ago as a CTU unit, which is a customer test unit. This is not a demo or anything like that. Dad bought that. I think there's some things that they probably changed in between the CTU and that unit there. I think we got a different scale head. We have the digital readout. I think the Kinze's logo on the sides may be a little bit bigger. A couple things like that. We might check it out in a little bit later in the video. But one of the first things I'll probably end up doing with that, still got a little bit of corn left in this GSI bin right here. And one of the questions that we got when I was, we did that, the video about what was the return on the grain bins this year in the down market was, what does it mean for GSI customers that GSI is in a pending sale? And actually, I was able to talk with Greg at the Farm Progress Show, and here's what we have to say about that. Okay, we are at the Progress Show here, kind of looping back. Greg, you guys have seen him on the channel, showed up to help install the grain view system. I've gotten a lot of questions so far about if you heard in the news that GSI has been, or is in a contract to sell with AIP, and Ag Industrial Partners? American Industrial Partners. And one of the questions that we get is, what does that mean for current customers of GSI and future customers of GSI, and what does it look like for GSI as a company heading forward?
Yeah, so as you said, AGCO has entered into a definitive agreement to sell the majority of its grain and protein business to American Industrial Partners. That's currently going through regulatory approval and looks to be done by the end of the year. But what that really means for all of our past and current customers is business as usual. So we're going to be continuing to go forward. We still have our dealer network. We still have all the people that work at GSI. So you can continue to work with us in confidence, knowing that everything's going to be the same as it was. And really, we're excited about the future. You know, AIP saw this as an opportunity to invest in us, and really likes what we can do to help farmers grow their profitability, and looking forward to growing into the future with our new ownership.
So that means no dealers are leaving, the warranties and everything else and support for grain bins that we've purchased or I've purchased, GrainView in the past, everything stays the same.
Yeah, I mean, GSI's been a leading grain brand since 1972. We're not going anywhere. Yeah. There's going to be a new company ownership behind us, but the day-to-day interactions that customers have with GSI, their dealers, it'll be the same going forward.
Yep. So that's exciting news, and we'll probably check back in on more after we close the sale and loop back in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Greg. It's a few days later. And we still haven't gotten anything put into this grain cart. That's the new scale head. Nice. And it's been put back in the shed because we didn't have a cable, since this is a quad track and needed a cable extension to get the batteries. But that might have showed up today. I need to go clean out that bin so we can ship that load of corn off in between me and a custom haul load. And we might as well test out this grain cart, make sure everything's gonna run. Gee, Christmas, I forget how far back there that thing is. This is a certified road train. In between this quad track and that grain cart, holy smokes, hey, that's forward. Let's go the way I'm looking. So we got a cable to install, so everything's got power. And I actually can't even open it up yet because it's got electric tarps on it. And then also the horizontal auger has a clutch on it, so that's got to be. Basically what I'm saying is we need power, and we don't have power right now. She's a beaut. See if this gal will start now. Gotta be a little bit higher than the last trailer I loaded. So after adding an extension cable, we should have power to everything. On. Hey, look, hello. GT560. Is this the tarp? Tarp open. Electric tarp on this, so I can see it opening. It's going. Okay, if I remember correctly, wonder what remote they put my auger on. That's it right there. Bam. So, and then that means that the other remote needs to go in a constant flow. So then you have a joystick, which now my spout should move. Yep, spout moves. Auger should move up and down. Auger moves up and down. Should be able to turn the PTO on. There we go. If I hit that bottom, it should be my bottom one. Oh, it's saying I'm unloading. Okay. Well, that sounds exactly like the GoPro beep. So I've hit that. There you go. That's on. Hey, look. I'm gonna have to read how to use that. Then my remote should turn off, and I should be able to put my auger down. Stop print. It prints? Where does it print from? Ain't no way that thing prints. It prints? No, it must have to have a deal to print. Let's go put corn in it. 40,000 pounds. Yep, 40,300. That's the end of the Kinze delivery video. See you in the next one.